Becca and I first met last year, 2011, in the month of February, I think on the 6th. It was a Samoan club activity, a field day. That's where we first met, and that was where I first talked to Becca. What first attracted me to Becca is her beauty, how beautiful she is. And, I'm not gonna lie, but I stalk her Facebook photos, and just I think before we became friends on Facebook, and I found out that she was a model, and I thought to myself, wow, this girl is a model. So I talked to one of my friends. His name is David Pulehai. He left school already, and I talked to him about Becca, and I asked him about a girl that I saw in field day, and he was like, stop wasting your time talking about girls. Just come talk to a girl that I'm gonna give you. Her name is Becca. Right there, I didn't know her name. I didn't know Becca's name, and I tried to explain to him how she looks, and David was like, let's go on Facebook and let's check out the Samoan club field day, and I'll show you photos of her. We went on Facebook, checked out the photos, and found out that the girl I was talking about is the same girl that my friend David was talking about. So what I did is I added Becca on Facebook, and I messaged her and asked her if she wanted to go on a date. I know I'm lame not asking her like in person if she wanted to go with me on a date, but it sure did worth asking her on Facebook. So what was our first date? After asking Becca out if she wanted to go on a date with me, I was so looking forward to her reply, and I remember I went up to my room with my roommate Achu, and we read my Facebook message from her. I read it first, and then I showed Achu because I was so excited that she said yes. And I asked her if she wanted to go on a date with me, and she said yes. So on the next Friday, I took her out to go see Night Show, and right after Night Show, we went for a walk to Footland. I think that 10 or 15 minutes walk was probably like the longest walk in my whole life. It was because I didn't really know what to say. I was so out of words. I think Becca knew how nervous I was, but I did it anyways. And so we went there, ate at Subway, and after that I called one of my friends, Palauni, if he can take us around, like just to go on a ride. And then he told me that he can take us to Turtle Bay, and I was like, sure, we can go there. And so he came with his wife, and we went to Turtle Bay because the wife's dad owns hotels there, part of the hotels that are at Turtle Bay. And so we went there. They were inside. We went outside on the beach. We played football. Like, I know how to play football, but I just wanted to go and have fun with her. And that night, I think it was the first night I've ever climbed a coconut tree at night, and so it was really fun. I had a lot of fun with her. After that night, after playing with her on the beach, we finally talked, and after we Looked at the time, it was past 3, almost 4 in the morning. That was the best date ever. If Becca were an animal, I would say monkey. The reason why is because I would want to see her swing from tree to tree. I think that would make my day every day to see her swinging from tree to tree. Because the other reason why is because I would be her Tarzan, because I climb trees at the Samoan village. So yeah, monkey. Well, yeah, it would be a monkey. The best thing that Becca cooked for me is I would say enchiladas. There's a lot of food she cooked for me, but I think I've never requested like other food more than enchiladas. I love the way she cooked enchiladas, and the other thing that I liked that she cooked was strawberry chocolate strawberry cake, I think. It was on my birthday when she cooked that, and baked it, and I really liked it. So what is my favorite thing about Becca? My favorite thing about Becca is her attitude, and I think that's the most important thing about me when I look at girls, their attitudes. I've dated a lot of girls, and I really didn't like their attitudes, but when I first took Becca on a date, that's when I realized how much I like her. It's because of her attitude, and I think that's the most important thing that I would ever look into when dating. Well, for me right now, no more dating. I'm done dating, and I'm glad to say that I'll get to keep her forever. I think I have a million things that Becca likes about me, but I think one of the things that she likes a lot is that I can wiggle my ears. I'll try it, see if it works now. Yeah. Okay. So that's one thing that I think Becca likes a lot, and I know I would use that a lot in after we're married, just to make her laugh. And yeah, a lot of things that she told me that she likes about me. One thing is that I can move my friends over here as well. Like, I don't know. I know it's weird, but Becca likes it a lot, and yeah, she can tell you about everything. When she came when first, I think when she came to PCC, and I told her that I have something to show her. I can't remember if it was a PCC or at her apartment, and so I told her I had something to show her, and that's when I told her that I can move my chest, and she started laughing. And so yeah, I think that's one thing that Becca likes about me. This is probably the best question out of all these questions that have been asked. Who kissed who first? Becca knows the answer to this question, but I'm not gonna let her tell you because she might lie about it. So we went to a friend's house on a Sunday night. They invited us over to come to play cards and all that. And after that, we talked about dating. And one of my friend's friend talked about how when he first met his wife, that was when they had their first kiss. And I think it was days ago when when we were officially dating, when Becca finally said yes to me, that we can make everything official. Anyways, so I went to drop her off in front of her apartment. Was like there were cars parking there, and so it was a really pretty night. We were out there like looking at the stars. It was awkward as well. um, Anyways, so I looked at her, and we've been talking for like a long time outside of of her house. I think the reason why is because I wanted to kiss her, because I've been dating her for like days and I haven't kissed her. And then, so I was about to leave. I asked her that I was leaving. Sometimes when I say that I'm leaving, that's like one of the cues to tell her that I want to get a kiss from her. And so when I told her that I was leaving, I looked at her and she looked at me, and then she first made the move to kiss me, and so I was impressed and I was proud of myself that I didn't make the first move. So yes, Becca first made the move to kiss me, and so yeah, it was probably one of the best nights ever, that Becca first kissed me. It was summer last year, before Becca left to go California, to come back to California. That's when I realized how much I love her, and it was the night before she left to go to California. I went to help her with all of her stuff, like and plus that was like our last night together, like during the whole summer last year. So just before she left, like that night, the whole night, I just couldn't stop thinking about her. Like she's leaving, and I don't know if she's gonna talk to me anymore. If when she comes to California, and I cried a lot, and I never thought she was gonna cry for me, but surprisingly she did. And so that was when I first realized that I was in love with Becca. And yeah, it's a wonderful feeling to be in love to a wonderful girl like her.